What's going on, everybody? We are back with another Dokkan battle video for you guys. It's been a little bit while, a little bit of break, but we are back once again. Today's video, we're going to be talking about some things leading into June, and really, the final bit of content that we should be expecting for Dokkan until the 70th anniversary, of course, which will start in July. So, first off, in the news right now on Global, we have officially the 7th anniversary Ultimate Countdown missions coming soon. These missions will allow you to get up to 77 Celebration Summon tickets. Now, these tickets are not similar to the 77 character summon, where you get 77 characters in one, and where you get 3 guaranteed LRs. We'll talk about that when the anniversary actually begins. This one is for the standard 7th anniversary ticket summon, where you have a pool of characters in there. For example, I'm pretty sure GT Goten is in there. That's the GT Goten and Gohan units. There's another number of units in there. The banner, I could just pull up the banner, of course, for a second, but that banner specifically, that is not the banner. That is the banner I am talking about specifically for the anniversary. So if we just look here, the banner is right around here somewhere for the 7th anniversary. But regardless, you guys know, it's similar to these banners right here. You can see all the anniversary banners here. If we were to just look up the anniversary banner real quick, you guys will know it immediately. It of course was during the 7th anniversary on JP. During going on, it was, not bad, nice, You could get LRs in there. Not all LRs are available in those banners, but regardless, why not? It's right here. Here it is. So you can see GT Goten and GT Trunks are here featured. You have the STR old, the day 1 STR Goku, Super Saiyan Goku you have here. That was available. These are the pool of characters that you can get, and this is the JP version of the number of characters that you can pull. It's a really good list of characters. Some good, some not so good. LR Janemba's here, LR Turles. All these units here that you see should be available on the 70th anniversary for Global. They don't change it and they don't add any new characters, so do not expect that Tech Goku and Gohan LR that we just got on, of course, for the Golden Week celebration on both versions. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Don't expect physical Goku and Piccolo from the Saiyan Saga. So that's pretty much what we need to know about all that. So make sure you guys get this done. Ultimate Clash is coming soon, and as you can see, we were able to get Awakening medals, and so finally Extreme Z Awaken, the LR Captain Ginyu Force, the physical one, not the tech one. We're still a long way from that. So folks, we'll be able to easy aid the physical Ginyu Force unit, which is nice, of course. If you guys are curious about that unit, actually, that unit is pretty interesting. Right here they are. So with their easy aid, they become a full Key plus 3 all types 120 stats to their stats, 120% to their stats. On their 12 and 18 key supers, they raise their attack and defense for 1 turn, and then they also raise their allies' attack and defense by 30% for a turn. And then their passive, there's some improvements. They give themselves key plus 2 and attack and defense 77%. They get up to 50% attack and defense for each Ginyu Force member you have on the team. So just have 5 Ginyu Force members alongside them on the team. They are support. They give key and attack and defense stats to their allies. And then one of the best parts here, they create Rainbow Key Spears for the Ginyu Force members that they have on team, as long as they have another Ginyu Force ally, which is always going to be the case. That's why you always want to run them with the Ginyu Force team. So that would be nice. That's going to be good. It's going to be a nice, decent, easy for a free-to-play LR, of course. Then, finally on Global, JP got this after the 70th anniversary, because this was the first camp celebration after the anniversary. The Extreme Z area for the Team Bardock characters. This easy at this stage is actually available already, but they are adding the 5 members of Team Bardock, the 5 units that you guys would grind daily, on one specific day. For example, today is Monday. As I'm recording this, it's AGL day, which means you guys can get this AGL Borgos done. And if you don't have him already, I suggest you guys do it. It's possible to do it in one day, and it takes just a couple of hours, and you guys get it done ASAP. And then the fascia will be available to grind up on Wednesdays, because that is for int characters. So make sure you guys get this done. It's going to go Borgos and fascia. then Shugesh and Tora, and then Bardock will be the last one available. Unfortunately, this does not include the EZA for the Int Team Bardock unit. We're far off away from that, in the same way we're waiting on the Tech Ginyu Force unit to get their EZA as well, so that sucks as well. A new Dokkan event. We know this is coming, we knew this was coming. I should have made a video. All this was announced pretty much by iSeriously a couple days before, but here it is, the official announcement on Global for Captain Ginyu coming to Global. This is going to be the final Dokkan Festival character to release before the 7th anniversary. So if you've been able to save your stones up to this far, if you've been able to, you know, be very diligent, very disciplined, congrats. This is the final step before we hit July, and anniversary time is here. I have 500 stones, and not a single stone is going to this Captain Ginyu banner. I will talk about this unit before we end this video, of course. That's going to be why I'm making this video, the preview. And then lastly, a couple things. The super missions from the 7 Masters. We are currently on week 2, part 2. So there are 7 parts in total. Part 3 should be starting this week. So make sure you guys get the missions done, of course. You guys should have 22 Dragon Ores by the time part 3's missions begin. Like myself, I have 22 Dragon Ores right now at the moment. And then lastly, of course, all of the Golden Week celebration info, all the good stuff that had been going on is finally coming to an end on the 31st. So if you still want to pull for this Goku and Gohan, you can. If you guys still want to pull for the DokkanFest units, meaning the Goku and the Cell, you guys still can. They are two very interesting units, impressive in their own right. And we won't see them probably until either the Worldwide Celebration, or maybe not even till the Thank You Celebration, possibly. So, yeah, get that done if you haven't. Now, moving on from all the stuff we have talked about so far, everything that we talked about, let's start talking about the units. So, the Captain Ginyu Dokkan Festival is coming very soon. Should be coming tonight, if anything. The day of download happened for JP. They're getting their stuff. I'm going to talk about that in another video coming up right after this. But the Ginyu banner is coming. This Ginyu banner is unique because this is the first time in a very long time, probably since like maybe year 3 or year 2 of Dokkan. I really don't remember. I don't remember the last time this happened. Before this, 2 new banner units alongside the new Dokkan Festival character. You can see Guldo and Raccoon and Burter and Jace. We are getting 2 banner units alongside the Captain Ginyu, and then the featured characters after those characters are not related, and there's possibility for these characters to change. We've had a number of characters change from all the Dokkan Festival we've gotten before Saiyan Day, ranging from the androids and the Trunks banners. We've had Super Vegeta and the legendary Super Saiyan Broly be removed in place for some characters like Kid Gohan and GT Super Saiyan Goku. We've had characters like Int GT Vegeta be here in place of AGL Kid Gohan. So we'll see what happens. There's a possibility. People have been talking that the tech androids should be returning. We just had Kale and Caulifla on the Goku side of the. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Kale and Caulifla are on the Goku side of the dual Dokkan Festival we have going on. Either Goku or Cell, regardless, they're on that banner, so I don't think they'll be back for another banner in a row, the second banner in a row, so hopefully not. But we'll see maybe Super Vegeta here in place of Kale and Caulifla, maybe the Tech Androids in place of the Goku. Dokkan always likes to make the June Dokkan festivals right before the anniversary a little bit more pizzazz. There's going to be discount steps on it. There's going to be, you know, it's going to guarantee you a featured SSR on the 3rd step, and then they're going to have some more interesting characters that we have this pool of characters right here. Tech Kale and Caulifla, STR Kefla, STR Kaioken Goku, STR Namek Goku. I think the Namek Goku will stay just because it's the theme, the Namek Saga, but these 3 characters can definitely change potentially. So be on the lookout for that and be wary if you are still trying to save stones. Don't fall for the bait. The anniversary is right around the corner. Now, let's talk about all 3 units that we're getting, the 2 banner units and the main unit. First, we have Jace and Burter. They are Int, and they lead Space Traveling Warriors. They give 130 to all stats and Ki +3. There is their attack and defense for 1 turn. And then their passive, they get themselves attack and defense 150 at the start of the turn. They have a 30% chance of launching an additional super That's cool. They get an extra attack and defense plus 10% with each attack performed. So that's nice to have the medium chance to launch an additional super attack. They don't have an ability to launch an additional. You'll just have to add that when you're making them in the hidden potential system. Then they have a 50% chance of evading enemies' attacks. That's always nice. Having dodging units, that's always good. They give support to Space Traveling Warriors category allies. Key plus 3 and then 30% to attack and defense. And then lastly, all allies attack and defense plus 30% when there is an ally whose name includes Ginyu attacking in the same turn. So if you guys could break up this right here, when you talk about the Space Traveling Warriors category support, and then the support right here if you have a Ginyu attacking in the same turn, you're talking about a rotation where you are giving your allies 60% attack and defense along with that 3 key. That is insane. That is insane. That is really good. And that's why you can see this unit, as we're leading up into talking about the AGL Ginyu, it's important for this team you're going to be making. It's got to be all Ginyu Force. There's no way. This is the perfect team for this unit, and there's no other reason to talk about it. I mean, on their own, just being a part of a random Space Traveling Warriors team, that'll be nice. They'll give support. You can have units. Make sure you have units like Frieza, Cooler, units like that. But for sure, the best way to make them optimal is with a Captain Ginyu, for sure. Absolutely. So make sure you guys get on that. And then here are their links, and then as well their categories. They are on Joint Forces. That's pretty interesting. Of course, Space Traveling Warriors Special Pros and Dragon Ball Seekers, who always needs the improvement. They just need more and more buffs as time goes on. Then we have SCR, Raccoon, and Goldo. They lead the Planet Namek Saga, so that's cool. Another Namek Saga leader. They give it to themselves attack and defense, raise it for 1 turn on their super, and they greatly lower their attack and defense of the enemy. Berter and Jace don't have that. They just have supreme damage. Then their passive attack and defense plus 180. Then they give themselves an additional attack and defense plus 10% for each attack they receive, up to 50%. And then they have a 50% chance of guarding all attacks. That's always nice to have a unit that guards, especially on a team like the Ginyu Force, where some units are a little bit more vulnerable than others. So having a unit that has the ability to guard, that's good. Then they get an additional defense plus 50% within the same turn when guard is activated. So they get extra defense when they guard. And then they seal their enemy super attack. That's it. They seal the enemy super attack. I guess, yeah. Oh, they seal the attacked enemy's super attack. My bad. So whether it be a normal attack, whether it be a super attack that they perform, they will guarantee seal the enemy super. It'll be irrelevant in some difficult stages, like, I don't know, Legendary Goku, Legendary Vegeta events, of course. Then you have the God of Destruction events, and then eventually the Ultimate Red Zone, which is a month away, basically, on Global. And then lastly, they guard all attacks, guaranteed guard, and a 50% chance of stunning the attacked enemy when they have an ally whose name includes Ginyu attacking in the same turn. So you guys can see where we're going with this. Honestly, you're going to be looking at a situation where you have 2 Captain Ginyus. If you manage to pull the Ginyu, if you summon on this banner and you pull the Ginyu, you're going to want to have 1 Ginyu on 1 rotation with the Int, Berter, and Jace. And then another AGL Captain Ginyu on rotation with the Berter Raccoon, the Raccoon and Goldo, so that you have full 60% support for one of the Ginyus on rotation, and whoever the floating unit is with the Jason Berter. And then you have this unit getting guaranteed guard and stunning attacked enemies with a 50% chance of that when you have another Ginyu on your rotation with another floater unit. So this team is going to be very, very special in Super Battle Road. In the events where they negate stun, dodge, negate seals, negate all this stuff like that, it'll be a little bit what's the point of making, bringing this full setup team like this? But for where you can use the stunning and the dodging and the sealing, some phases of the Ultimate Red Zone will allow you to do that. So definitely take advantage of this. Making a full Ginyu Force team like that is great. And now let's talk about the captain himself, Captain Ginyu. He is another 200% lead. He was the first 200% lead to come out on JP after the 70th anniversary. So he began the 200% meta on the JP version. We've had a number of 200% units on global. Majin Vegeta, of course. Then you have the 2 Golden Week units that we just got. And now we're getting Captain Ginyu, of course, as well. So definitely, this is definitely the year of 200%. Worldwide celebration units will have it. The Tanabata next month on JP will have it. Of course, we're getting the anniversary in July as well on global. And then all of 2022 will be of 200% leaders. Now, Ginyu does not introduce any new categories, but he does buff some really interesting categories. He leads Terrifying Conquerors or Planet Namek Saga category Key +3, HP attack and defense plus 170%, plus an additional HP attack and defense plus 30% for characters who also belong in the Space Traveling Warriors category. Now, if we were to look at the category itself, it's kind of vague, not vague. It's kind of, you know, you need to know who is a Terrifying Conquerors character. So we have Bojack, he gets the 200% buff. We have Turles, he gets the 200% buff. Frieza gets the 200% buff. This is amazing. AGL Full Power Frieza, one of the better LRs that we have, one of the more supreme LRs. This guy is fantastic. He gets that 200% buff, which is going to be amazing. SCR Full Power, not Full Power, SCR First Form Frieza. SCR Full Power Frieza does get the buff, but he's not as good as AGL Full Power Frieza, obviously. This LR First Form Frieza is going to be very good as a free-to-play LR. He gets the buff here also as well. It's kind of, you guys got to know who is a Terrifying Conquerors character, along with Space Traveling Warriors. Really, that's really how it is. Not everybody is a Space Traveling Warrior, so no Babidi and Boo, no Babidi and Deborah. Vegeta and Nappa are, so they will be part of this category. I'm pretty sure, you know, Tech Graded Vegeta is not a Terrifying Conqueror, funny enough, so he will not be able to benefit from this, so that's unfortunate, but that kind of sucks, actually. I just caught on to that. Or is that because I'm looking at the global version? Actually, I don't remember. I really don't remember if Graded Vegeta is part of that category. I really would have to check. We could do that right now, but, you know, regardless, the characters that you see there that are going to be getting buffed, it's a really good list. It's a really good list of characters, to be honest. It really is. Space Traveling Warriors. Okay, here we are. Yes. See, this is what happens. Tech Graded Vegeta is part of the Space Traveling Warriors team. Is Physical Raditz part of Terrifying Conquerors? No, he is not. He is not. Oh, Conquerors of Terror. That is Terrifying Conquerors. Yeah, okay, he will lead that too. He will lead that too as well. So Raditz gets the 200% buff as well. You guys can see the whole, you know, for the most part, you guys can tell who can get it, who gets it, or who doesn't. Just check your in-game, of course, categories. You can check the full match, who is which in which, you know. It's pretty simple, you know, breakdown. It will tell you who is a Terrifying Conqueror unit that is also on Space Traveling Warriors, and who is also a Namek Saga character that is on Space Traveling Warriors. All the Ginyu Force is that. So that's all. That's the most important thing. So all Ginyu Force characters will receive the 200% buff with the leader skill from this unit. And this guy, I've got to say, to end off with the video, this is a very impressive TUR unit. He is definitely very good. If we were to talk about who are the best options as the TUR, this unit and the Tech Androids are very up there. The Tech Androids, they are fantastic because of the fact they have the ability of, you know, they get, or, you know, they're stronger with the more key spears that they get. They have that. They have the active skill, which is very easy to get. If they're facing one enemy, they're able to immediately pop it off at the start of battle, and it's a free Ghost Usher, of course. This Ginyu here, first off, he raises his defense infinitely. He stacks his defense. That's already amazing for difficult content, like the Ultimate Red Zone, of course. Then attack and defense 180. That's the start of his passive. Plus, he gets an additional attack plus 50% when he performs a super. That's very good. He launches an additional attack that's guaranteed additionals that have a 30% chance of being a super attack. So you're looking at possibilities of getting a triple super attack rotations with this guy. your first attack being a super, then this additional from the passive, possibly becoming a super. Then you have your third additional from your hidden potential system, also possibly being a super. It's really nice. It's really nice, and it helps him raise his defense so quickly since he stacks it. Then he gets an extra attack and defense plus 10% with each Ginyu Force member he has on the team, up to 50%. Just have 5 Ginyu Force members on the team, obviously, alongside this guy. Then he supports Ginyu Force category allies with attack and defense plus 30%. And then his attacks are effective against all types when there is another Ginyu Force category ally on the team, which should be all the time when you use this unit, of course. Unless you haven't grinded up all the Ginyu Force units, the free-to-play ones, or even pulling the banner unit ones that we are getting in this banner. So, pre-transformation, pre-active skill, this guy is very, very impressive before the body change. And lastly, the active skill, before we talk about post-body change. Very simple active skill. Can be activated when HP is 70% or less, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. If you're in Super Battle Road or Ultimate Red Zone or Legendary Goku or Vegeta event, it will be possible to pull that off. Just make sure you don't die, of course, you know. Gotta be careful with it. And yeah, I think it's a very good active skill. It's similar to SCR Super Vegeta, one of the more easier active skills to attain in the game. Very nice and simple active skill. And now post body change, Ginyu changes up. He goes from defense to offense. Ginyu now raises his attack infinitely. He recovers 59% HP once he performs the active skill, and he changes bodies with Goku. He gets attack and defense plus 200% plus an extra 50% attack when he does his super. Then once again, he still has the guaranteed additional that has a 30% chance of being a super. And then this here, very interesting here, he gets an additional attack, defense, and chance of performing a critical hit chance, and chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, plus 10% with each attack performed. So once he attacks 5 times, he will be getting an additional attack and defense plus 50%, and then a 50% chance to perform a critical hit. So when you talk about building this unit, if you are someone that likes Ginyu characters, if you are a fan of Captain Ginyu and you want this unit, if you're a fan of this unit because of what it's capable of and you think it's a very powerful unit, if you manage to get multiple copies of this unit, 2 obviously for the top left and the bottom right of your hidden potential system, you're going to want to build this guy with additionals. And then lastly, he has a high chance, 50% chance of foreseeing enemy super attack when there is an ally whose name includes Jace on the team. So you have 2 opportunities to have 2 Jaces on the team, with the SCR Jace that got his EZA, of course, from the Extreme Z area, and then also the new Birder and Jace that are the Int unit. You can have them both on the team. As long as you have a Jace on the team, you'll have a 50% chance of foreseeing enemy super attack, which is a very powerful ability to have, especially in difficult content like the God of Destruction event, the Ultimate Red Zone, which is the standard on JP right now when new characters come out. And for the Ultimate Red Zone, I gotta say, this guy is very impressive because of all he can do. Stacking, foreseeing an enemy's attacks, having the ability to have crit outside of his hidden potential system, and the ability to dodge. All of these things make this Captain Ginyu worth having. And I think in the talks of should you summon, I'm going to be very honest with you. Once again, as usual, like I always say, it's up to you if you want to summon or not. If you are a free-to-play player, my suggestion is no, absolutely not. The anniversary is too close for you to now summon and break your code. To break the code and summon, it's too late into the game, this far into the saving process for you guys to use it. If you are people out there that buy stones gingerly here and there, if you are a full-blown whale watching this video for whatever reason, I'm not going to stop you from summoning, obviously. But if you are a player that has a budget that you manage and you don't even spend a single dime on this game, I don't think it's a good idea to summon on this banner, even if they have the discount steps, which on the 3rd step allow you to get a guaranteed featured. It won't mean you're going to get Ginyu. You might get the 2 banner units before you get Ginyu. So, in my opinion, it's just not worth it. So, that's what I have to say about should you summon or not. I say no. The anniversary is right around the corner. You guys, it will be so much worth it. It will be so worth it for people that don't have a lot of the characters that are in the banners on both. And then just a total, you're going to be getting so many stones to summon on those banners. And this Ginyu will always return. He may end up being on the Worldwide Celebration summons. Maybe, maybe not. He'll be on the summons that come after it, leading up to the Thank You celebration in November, of course. And he will always be back, and especially because he's a very good unit. So with that, that is the video for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be coming out with the next video talking about JP's newest units, because I think those two are very interesting. And with that, that's pretty much everything I have to say for today's video. And with that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.